Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Again, I'm still here on the project, building capacity around my mouth, but I got something to back it up. What do you think? Let's discuss it.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Le cabaret la moi sera du lot. Les Américains pas l'eau. C'est autissement. Encore une autre fidèle qui. Les Américains pas l'eau que nous. Quand il y a Sylvie, il y a quoi qui. J'ai vu presse. Les Américains pas l'eau que t'as bien de moi avec nous. En ce moment, on va battre au moins néo. On t'a dit à ta moumoune. Ça va bien faire moins vite, ouais. Abela lo kan yo. Ka go so ju lo. Hey. Awaye. Ati o lo a. Ìyàwó Abela lo kan yo. Níbi tó jọba yìí. Níbi tó yànba. Máa ti sì mọ̀ pé yo. Máa jẹ́ jíjí. Wọ́n pe ìṣàmẹ́ fọ́ sí o. Títí connect. Animateur Choco Noska Yasen de Toyebi. L'homme a tout fait pour Mivito. Aniche les deux.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people. Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Again, I'm still here on the project, building capacity around my mouth, but I got something to back it up. What do you think? Let's discuss it.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
L'Amérique n'a pas loupé yo. Quand il y a Sylvie, il y a quoi qui j'ai loupé presse. L'Amérique n'a pas loupé. T'as mon bien de moi avec moi nous deux. En somme à plus. Moi bâti au moi néo. Mon temps dit est à mon moyen. Ça va bien faire moi dit quoi. Toi. Avec la loupé yo. Quand on soit du loi. Allez. Voyez. Bâti au loi. Yao, abela lokeyo, nivito jobai, nivito inamba, artiste mo peyo. Manager Gigi, moi t'es jamais forcé ou, si tu connais, tu connais. L'animateur Choco Noska Yassin de Toyebi, l'homme a tout fait pour Mivito, Aniché les deux.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy. It misplaces the economy, and it creates problem for people in the country, deprive them of their rights. And I think if Africans fight corruption and they see that their economies are managed properly, there'll be a lot of peace because it will bless a lot more people.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. Good evening to those of you that are listening. This is Samson to Liberia Public Radio. We ask you to please share this video as much as you can. Please share this video as much as you can. It's important that we share this video tonight. Thank you for joining us. Thank you. We have some serious issue here we're going to be discussing here tonight. Safety, Lord Jesus, we want to thank you again this evening. We want to thank you for your blessing. We want to thank you for the wonderful thing that you do in our life and continue to do in our life. Thank you. My Lord, because of you, we are here. Because of you, we will be here. And we ask you to continue to keep us here. My Lord, only through you that things are possible. And we are asking, my Lord, to please continue to protect us. Give us the wisdom, give us the health, give us the knowledge to do more. We are here and continue to do what you want us to do. Those of us that know you are not ashamed and publicly to say thank you. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you for all that you have done and continue to do. Thank you, my Lord. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you. Thank you. Give us wisdom again tonight. As we come out here, my Lord, whatever that comes out of our mind should be divorced of all jealousy and envious. Help us control. Give us wisdom. My Lord, we ask that you bless the host country, the United States of America, and that bless the country, the Republic of Liberia as well. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Please share this video as much as you can. So, first thing first. There's been a lot of issue, and I think President Baga is really getting on this thing here. There's no question, and we do appreciate it. We do appreciate it because if he continues to do what he's doing, Liberia will move forward. We have no other choice but to move this country forward. We cannot go back. The young people of this country will not allow us to have this country go back. There's no way. They're not going to do that. They're not going to do that. They will not accept this country to go back. And so this is what the young people are saying to us. Be with us or you against us, but we're moving forward. And the young people themselves, they are not here to fool around, folks. They are moving forward. They are moving forward. And those of us that are hanging on them, to make sure we have our little enjoyment, we ask that and they continue to do what they have to do, help us out to make sure that this country, this wonderful country of ours, there's no other Liberia though. So there's no other Liberia. This is it. This is it. So either we hear, accept it, or if you're going to reject it, you're on your own. I'm not with you. I'm not with you. The young people will not allow anyone to take this thing backward. So they overwhelmingly elected President Baka. So we will just work towards that. So, folks, Samson to Liberia Public Radio. Let me just start off this evening. If you don't know yet, President Baka has declared his access, and President Baka has declared, President Justin Baka has okay, no, that's not the one. I want to read it one. I want to read the access declaration. Okay, very interesting, very interesting. Okay. President Joseph Baka has declared his access to the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission. Okay, a move that fulfills a major requirement of conduct for public officials. The commitment and transparency of the Liberian leader and set an example for government officials to follow suit. Okay, so if the president, here we go again tonight. Okay, just give me a moment. Give me a moment. I don't know why. Oh, it has nothing to do with me. Okay, that's fine. I don't care. We'll deal with it, folks. If you how to call it. That's what you get. That's what you get. Before, folks, those of you that are analysts, I send it. If you have the ability to join up, please do so. So they're saying the President Baka has declared his asset. And for people, those who are going to be in your leadership position, leadership circle, to follow, because they trust you. And being in a leadership position require a judgment that people can trust. This whole democracy stuff is all bluffing. It's based on trust. They trust you, you do well. And I think President Baka has demonstrated the declaration process is now it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to have. And I want to congratulate the president. I want to thank him as well to say by you coming up to have this declaration issued to be the likes of CDC and their critics to completely shut them up. Zip it. Zip it. You can't talk about asset declaration and find something else. Find something else we'll talk about. And whatever they bring our way, we'll be ready. We will be ready. President Baka is not, we will be ready. But anyhow, let's move on. So besides the asset declaration, now look at this. I've been saying this here. Person, this gentleman, this older coming to join me to take this country to the next level. You have to come with clean hands. You come. He told me, say something to. I said, yeah. He said something to. I said, yeah. He said, you want to join your car? You come here with your stealing behavior, I will put you in jail. I said, I'm not coming. He said, why? I said, because I'm not coming. He said, you want to steal? I said, no, but I said, I'm not coming. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't even know me. But the fact here is, after doing the asset declaration, now many of the government officials that are going to be working with him will now be looked upon to also do asset declaration publicly to say this is how much I have. There are folks over there when they get out of the office and they bring like the other thing that's going to be happening. The next other thing that's going to happen with them, they're going to start from what they have now. Groundwork for us to know what they have. All right. So I don't know. Not going well. So, but I refuse to. I'm from Total. I'm not changing anything like this. It's gonna stay right here. But anyhow, it cut off in my ear. Okay, but I'm not gonna change it though. I'm not gonna change it. So the president, the asset declaration. So, okay. All right. Okay. Testing. Testing. Okay. I think I think I'm in business. I guess. All right. So let's go with. If it doesn't work, I have other mic here. I can just plug in. I don't have the stand up. It's something that we do. We love to do it. President declaration. I said declaration, but immediately after the declaration, the president went and mandated the GAC to audit NSA. Okay, a full audit is coming up. President Barker has directed the General Auditing Commission, GAC, to conduct a comprehensive audits of 3 key government institutions, including the Central Bank of Liberia, the National Security Agency, and the Executive Protection Services. President Barker, in a communication to Auditing General of GA, that the audit covered the period between 2018 and 2023, and that is the finding, and that it finding be reported in 3 months. Serious business, folks. Serious business. The auditing period spanned the 6 years stewardship of the ex-war government, which President Barker promised to audit as president. So let's talk a little bit on this. Are those brothers and sisters who will and say somehow wish they were okay. I hope that this will work. Okay. So there are those that will say the auditing. Okay, this is okay. Let's try again. That the auditing process, if this goes off again, folks, I will switch to music and I will put my mic on. And I got plenty of those things. You know, they quick things they come and bluff me, I'm begging me. So Jesus. What then your foot on the water again on my internet? What kind of business? Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Okay, like I said, there's many ways to kill this guy. So let's see if this is the problem. All right. Now, right. So I think I will go the wrong with it. I'll just go with the old way. I stand out like this. So just give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Let me put this stuff. Okay. In the meantime, please. Okay, folks. Samson told Liberian Public Radio. Give me a minute. My audio is giving me some serious issue here. Oh, okay. Well, when I come back, give me a minute.
Corruption is a cancer, is a disease that deprives countries and people in countries of their rights, and also it drains countries of their economy.
All right. Like I said, I have a mic here, so I'll use the mic. If I want to move around, I'll move around with this mic. Let me put the other thing away. Let me take all that free stuff out. Okay. So I'll take care of it later. All right. I have another one in there. I didn't get paid money for nothing anyway. So anyhow, folks, Samson told Liberia Public Radio. As you can see, I'm still moving around. But anyway, so the issue here is the president has the actual declaration as I stated. And besides that, he has asked the government, the past government, to have for his government to audit. Now, there are those brothers and sisters who will come out and try to frame it as though the president is witch hunting them. They will do that. I'm not calling you sick. Just stay where you are. Don't do anything. Just stay where you are. So they will come out because they got nothing to offer, and specifically CDC, that is. They have nothing to offer. Not only do they not have anything to offer, but they also have nothing to criticize on. They cannot criticize with straight face President Bakai on anything. Nothing. So the president, but we've been saying this here from day one. The auditing process itself is not just good for President Bakai, but it's also good for President Weah and the outgoing government. Because some of us been speculating here. We say $20 billion Macy, $25 million MAPAP, all kinds of stuff we've been saying, accusing the outgoing government. So the auditing process will also help to clarify and if I vindicate most of the things that we've been accusing them of. Okay, so I'm saying to you that the outgoing president, okay, his government should be audited. They should welcome it. But there will be those sedition that will want to come and try to argue. Not only will they want to argue, but they will come and make a false statement that this is a witch hunting process. No, it's not. You came and took Liberia and told the Liberian people that you're going to govern properly. And things were not going the way they're supposed to go. And therefore, many Liberians, including me, are saying, well, where's the beef? Where is the beef? You say you're going to do X, Y, and Z, and the X, Y, and Z has not been done. Where's the beef? And President Bakai said, Samson told, don't worry. The beef is coming. So now we're going to have auditing. My only concern, in all of the article that I was reading, I did not see John Monroe. That does not give me full confidence level. I am confident in the process, but the fact that John Monroe is not on there, at the level of confidence that I have, it's not 100%. Let's put it that way. But I'm not a money person, so I don't know anything about money business. I can't argue much on it. I trust President Bakai that whoever he's going to ask to do the work, he believes in them, they will do the work. Let me ask, and I'm not, like I said, I'm not a money person. Those of you that are watching, can they do kickback in auditing? Can you pay people to give you favorable auditing result? I don't know. But anyhow, that's what we have. And I want to say thanks to President Bakai. Let me go on to one other stuff. Then I'll start by Ria Tabata here. There's another one here that I want to go to. This is from the Ministry of Public Work. The Minister Destiny. And let me see. Let me go to that immediately. The guy is like I said here. Oh, this is not good. Front page Africa appointment screwed up in president office. Man sought in U.S. for fraud gets letter of appointment. Oh, So where is the public works stuff that I read today? Okay. Anyhow, the Minister of Public Works Destiny, Honorable Giddings, he's saying that the road fund was misused and folks were completely using the money for themselves, most likely. And so they are all, he's not happy at all. He's not happy. I'm trying to find the article and I'll read it to you. I think it's in Daily Observer. But the point is, I like his stand. Like I said, I don't mind eating crow because I was on here. Oh, Minister Gavin, he's not a minister. He's not minister proper. What you do? He can't do nothing. Nothing, man. He won't do nothing. The young man has proven to be. There's another sad story here. A few days ago, we also prayed for this young man family. A boy, missing child, found dead in sand mining deposit in Bangat. That's folks. Let's continue to pray for this young man and his family. Okay. Okay. Give me a minute. All right. Samson told. Let's see if I will find it like that. Right. Where you come from? Where is it? I know I saw it. I know I read the whole thing already. Anyway, I read it already. So I read it already. So I know where it is. I know what it is. Folks, when you see me doing it, I'm also following around waiting for my analysts as well. My colleagues will join me so we can have the conversation. So anyway, so he was saying, so what the heck is this letter here? This stuff. But anyway, let me go on. Oh, right here. Oh, Jesus. If I was just patient a little bit and go down. So here's the minister, Public Works Minister Destiny, dismay over authority failure to remake National Road Fund into consolidated account. So he's saying they have the road fund. You all know about that. And this road fund is supposed to be used for maintenance. But the government of President Weah was using the road fund for something else. Or they will show all of that. Or they will help us out. Okay? But let me go on. Has alarm, Minister Roland Giddings has alarm over the insincere usage of money intended for the construction and rehabilitation of roads across the country under the National Road Fund. Okay, mismanagement, remittance, and depriving Liberia and its citizens from the benefit. This minister will do something. He will do something. Because those are some of the areas that I was concerned. Okay. You can't build road and then you don't have means to maintain it. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. So with him recognizing that, even though, like I say, he's not a minister, but I'm not concerned with that because I think he's willing to work with ministers. And I think he will do a wonderful, wonderful job as well. So it can be recalled that in 2016, the National Road Fund Act was passed by the National Legislature and signed into law by former Liberian President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf for the collection of US $1 from a gallon of petroleum or products sold in the country. Same thing here in the state of California. the company that the department that I work for, their money is not coming from, I'm not going to say from taxpayer, yeah, but their money is coming from the tax they charge on gasoline, pretty much like the road fund. But who able? You able to put forth to tax the people money? You will be rotting in jail. You will get rotting in jail. You able? The people road fund, you can't touch it. It's for road, nothing else. Nothing else. So, but in Liberia, the people take the road fund for something for themselves or something else. So, speaking when he appeared for confirmation before the Senate Committee on Public Work on Wednesday, February 7th, Mr. Gidding, who is one of those behind the formation of the road fund, disclosed that the fund was exclusively established for the maintenance and rehabilitation of roads in Liberia. So he's quite aware of it, and he knows this thing. So he's saying, I was there, we put the money together, so we will fix the road. Okay? But according to him, portion of the money collected by the fund has been diverted by the government through the Ministry of Finance and Development Planning. Report has shown that the remittance is about 45 to 93% from the Ministry of Finance and the Liberian Revenue Authority to the road fund. That means, as a country, we have not seen sincere to ourselves. Basically, he's saying that the sincerity part of this road fund is not working. It's not working. So, but I'm glad he's there. I'm glad he's there. So, the road fund is established exclusively for the road maintenance and rehabilitation. I think we should do that. Speaking further, Mr. Gidding observed that the ambiguity in separate law for the management of proceeds generated from the road fund has deprived Liberia and its citizens from adequately benefiting from the fund. Well, the road fund was set up for them to use it for maintenance of the road. But people take it and they use it for wedding. They take it and use it for birthday. They take it and use it to go play football. I say so. He made specific reference to the 2009 Public Finance and Management and the 2016 National Road Fund Law of Liberia. So not only is he smart, but he's very versed with the laws that manage that govern his ministry. So I think I can do business with him. Because he's very smart. And so if I'm doing business with him, I'm sure he will guide me, making sure that I don't fall in the hole of Liberia corrupt behavior. I can do business with him. I can do business with him. He observed that through the road fund remain key to Liberia development agenda by raising domestic revenue to support infrastructure development. It has not been beneficial to the citizenry. He's still saying it. He said the money will set this process up so that the people can benefit from it. But when the people they start playing, they start playing five finger with a thing. Unacceptable. And he's saying we the people, Liberian people, we didn't benefit from that. Mr. Gidding pointed out that section 243 of the National Road Fund Act, which mandates the authority approved by the government to collect user charge to transfer the fund to the account defined in the law, runs contrary to the PFM law of 2019, which, amongst other things, call for all government revenue to be deposited into the consolidated account at the Central Bank of Liberia. But here's what he's saying the people are doing. This outgoing government were not only collecting the money for themselves, but they also passed their own law To say you put the money somewhere else so I can go play football. You put the money somewhere else so I can put park and stuff. Who care for park based right now? When people people in total can't even move. Then you talk about pie money. You just got time for your pie money. People in total can't move. People in Grand can't move. Then you put in park taking road fund money and put in park all over the place. What's wrong with you? And that's what he's talking about. I say so. This ambiguity has led to the loss of the road fund and revenue that should have been remitted directly to the escrow. This is just one ambiguity in the law that we need to correct to ensure transparency and accountability. Oh, Minister Gaming, I like you. I like you. I like you. In the administration of the fund, I believe that the Road Fund Act should be revisited, especially for the movement of the fund where generated into escrow account as established. He arrived at the road fund has been operationalized by using just a single source, the road user charge on patrol. Okay, all right. Well, it's a lot of this. It's a big one. I didn't know that this was a major. Okay, I think I didn't read all of it. There's got to be some interesting thing there. You got to see British. Let's see. British supervisor. He declared that in. Okay. I think I need to go further than that. Okay. Critical for development. Mr. Gideon, I think some real beef meat on this. I just read a little bit of it today. I think some real beef on this. Paved and unpaved road in that. Oh, I gotta go through it. Man, I'm gonna read it along with you guys. I'm gonna read it. Generating more. Okay, let me see. Where was that? Okay. Blah blah. Okay. He arrived. Blah blah blah. He said the other area, including charges for vehicle registration, driver license, foreign vehicle entry levy, fees, and charges. You see. The people make when you take car to Maria, they make you pay the money, but the money not going to the road. And so when you take a new car, well, they don't even last. People are taking the money for themselves. And this is why he said the money for vehicle user on the road are not being collected. They are not being collected for the purpose. Generating more revenue. Mr. Gavin recalled the authority of the NFL recently conducted a study and established that Liberia would generate about $50 million if the other sources of revenue generation are operationalized. So that means if people collect the money from Freeport, all the money they're collecting from Freeport, okay? The money they're collecting from Freeport, when you carry your car to Montreal, they charge you. When you go register your car, they charge you. When you go for your driver's license, they charge you. All that money not come to the reform. It went somewhere else under the past administration. Okay. So he said, if all that money were to come in, you're talking about $50 million. $50 million. He emphasized that the law is good and can be used as a domestic financial instrument to raise additional revenue resource for the government and people of Liberia. Yeah, money in our country, but the people can steal. That's the problem. Money in our country, but they can steal, my people. I'm not gonna hold back on it. The people can steal, but my mic can't let me move around. I gotta move around. The people can steal. That's the problem we have. $50 million. $50 million. He's saying. He, however, vowed that his administration will finalize the establishment of the National Road Fund Authority to focus only on construction, rehabilitation, maintenance of road network in the country. I will be part of that group. I will pray that I'll be part of that group. We will and continue to ensure accountability in the road fund management to bring back donors' confidence to put funds into the road fund. I think this is a good way of raising revenue. You know what I'm saying? The donor, the international community, because the past government was stealing so much. They were stealing. So the international, we can't put money in there. Why we keep putting money in a hole? People take the money and go to Jamaica Resort. People take the money and go play football. What? So the donors dry out. But yeah, he's saying here. This is what he said. He said he would do all his best. And this is the minister that I would like to work with. He said he would do all his best to make sure that the road fund money come back. He will do what he can to convince the donors so they can come back. Paved and unpaved road in Liberia, folks. I'm on the road tonight. Okay. At this point, I'm now going to go ahead and show you Liberia Public Radio station manager, who is one of the best around town. Folks, this is the Liberia station manager, Mr. Nathaniel Craigpour, who has been station manager for Liberia Public Radio for the past 18 plus years, and he's still doing it. Thank you, Nah. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. So let's go on. So, paved and unpaved roads in Liberia. He, however, recalled that the recent study, as shown by the inventory conducted by the Ministry of Public Works in 2019, recorded that Liberia has 13,000 kilometers of roads across the country in all categories, including primary, secondary, and rural roads. According to him, only 8.7% of 1,440 kilometer roads are paved out of the total kilometer roads in the country. He disclosed that primary roads constitute about 18% of the entire road network, of which 23% of the primary and major roads are paved, leaving 77% unpaved. And some of that 77% are in town. Some of that part of that 77% is from town to BIE. It's not paved. Some of that 77% that it go through town from my house to the road. It's not paved. What kind of business is this? Mr. Giving maintained that about 36% of the primary and major road are in good condition. Only 36%. 36%, folks. Okay. Of the primary or major roads in good condition. This, he added, is due to the fact that primary road network is predominantly characterized with asphalt. He said there are only 72 kilometers of paved roads out of the 2,500 kilometers of secondary road, while 12 kilometers of 7,500 kilometers of the feeder road are yet to be done. So the feeder road he's talking about, there's two of them that I know in town. They leave town and go to Nimidruke, where I used to go pick one up. How do you call it? The logging company carry the road there. And people use that road to make farm on that side. So that's feeder road. They got another one. It leaves, go through Boko Town and pass behind and go all the way to one way. That's another feeder road. They say not paved. It don't even good. Okay. So I know many of those people. Okay. He vowed to continue the pavement of highway connecting county capitals across Liberia to create access to the region and other places. I will be part of that. Right here from this place. Mr. Gavin further promised that the Trans-West African, that's the highway they're talking about. Trans-West African Highway will be constructed to connect Liberia to neighboring countries, construct and upgrade secondary and feeder road to enable farmers have access to local market for sustainable agricultural development. Critical for development. Mr. Gavin emphasized that roads remain a critical infrastructure for development of Liberia. This is why the government arrest agenda highlights road as major catalyst to drive economic prosperity. I say I like the minister. I like the minister. I will work with him. This is the minister we all can work with. We can work with him. He noted that the availability of quality road network will unlock the potential of agriculture, tourism, and economic growth and development across the nation. Yes, yes, yes. This is the song that I've been singing the whole time. So I think I got somebody up there now that's singing the same song. So it's easy. I can play the drum. So it's easy for people to dance with. He said the administration will adopt a strategy approach to generate the needed resources to carry out roads construction. Mr. Giddings pointed out that the road network program under his administration will focus on key areas, including road investment to include construction, rehabilitation, maintenance of existing and new amongst other. Sustainability effort will be focused on roads, bridges, accessible portal management, okay, toll system, okay, we'll see. Yeah, it can be done. Road safety and institutional reform. We will reinforce appropriate investment in road and bridges to extend across the country. I like that. Bridge supervision, he said. Okay, this is going to be very interesting. Man. He disclosed that an inventory for bridge and cover was collected through the survey initiated by the Ministry of Public Works in 2016. That was under his administration. He reported that out of the 2,448 bridges across the country, only 432 bridges were in better condition. Total bridges, one of those. I will honor that bridge myself. That bridge not going anywhere for the next 50, 60, 100 years. That bridge was built. It was built. I was there. I inspected it. A total of 7,593 covers has been inventory. Also, out of that, more than 50% are concrete pipe cover, box cover, and other covers in a excellent condition, whereas 30% of the corrugated cover are found to be in bad condition. That we expected. A metal pipe, they will be rusty anyway. Mr. Givens said, this alarming statistic point to the need for the construction of real bridges, as some corridor across Liberia remain occupied with log bridges. Okay, that's when you go to Bazan. I know that one. They got some bridges over there with stick. I got some bridges too that go through my farm with stick. Okay, fiscal prudence. Okay, this is the area. This is his area because he's an accountant. He play with money a lot, so you know. Fiscal prudence. He disclosed that as part of the effort to promote fiscal prudence at the ministry, he will encourage financial management control over the execution of the approved budget of the institution. Let me drink my people. That's what we do here on LPR. What we do on LPR. We come out here and do this thing for you. Okay, those of you that do not have the opportunity to read it, we're just reading for you. He added that this intended to ensure transparency and accountability by safeguarding the financial resources of the country. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. This is the man we want. He said we're going to safeguard the money, the people money. We're going to safeguard. We're not going to use it to go build park. We're not going to use it to go to Jamaica Resort. We're not going to use it to be drinking Hanakin or whatever they call it. We're not going to use it to go to Dubai. We're not going to use it to go all kinds of places. This is the man we can work with. This is the minister we've been waiting for. Mr. Gavin has exercised that he will champion the fight against corruption by preventing the offering of kickback. Ooh, oh, Mr. Getty, you use the right word. You use the kickback. You see what I've been telling you about the kickback business in the kickback business in the ministry probably, and how he say, they give you contract, $250,000 contract. They want 25% kickback. And here is the thing about their kickback go. They don't wait for them to get their kickback at the end. Their kickback has to be in the front. He said, no more kickback. Let me read that. Mr. Gavin emphasized that he will champion the fight against corruption by preventing the offering of kickback to higher up at the ministry for the awarding of project to contractor. I got no words to express it. He didn't say maybe. He didn't say I think. He didn't say they do. No, let me read that again. What does it mean? It means they have done it. It means he know about it and he wants to stop it. Let me read that again. Mr. Getty emphasized that he will champion the fight against corruption by preventing. How can you prevent something that hasn't happened? How can you prevent something that is not even there? You prevent something that been happening and you want to stop it. You prevent. Okay, don't sit on there. The minister is coming. Minister Getty is coming. All your corrupt behavior at the ministry, he's coming to deal with you. Mr. Getty emphasized that he would champion the fight against corruption by preventing the offering of kickback to higher ups at the ministry for awarding of projects to contractors. I know about it. They took contract from me, from my buddy. They took contract because my buddy ain't got money enough to. They offered them high kickback, but they said the kickback you were offering was too small, so they take the project from him, and they give it to somebody else who were paying more money. I know these things. You think I hear the complaint around? But Getty is here to stop it. Enough is enough. Getty is here to fight this corruption in the Ministry of Public. Enough is enough. So, he stressed that a competitive bidding process will be carried out for all projects, and anyone caught soliciting kickback or bribes will be dealt with in accordance with the law. In accordance with the law. You go over there. Instead of you to say a bald head woman, you bald head like that. Instead of you say that you want $10,000 kickback. Samson told no about it. I will not call it name. Okay. But it will deal with you. There will be strict compliance with the Public Financing Management Act to ensure financial prudence. Contribution to national budget, Mr. Getty. Mr. Getty pointed out that the Minister of Public Works under his administration will build tax compliance culture by educating the public on compliance required for the issuing of construction and other permits. So, my people, the corruption in Liberia, not easy. There were all the people that were poor before the guy in the Georgia government, they're all rich now. So they used to issue permit for people to work, but the permit money don't go to the revenue, go in their own pocket. That's why I'm standing up here. My legs tired, but I'm standing to tell you how much corrupt behavior the people got in our ministry. And Getty is telling us this evening that all of that going to come to an end. And if the minister is saying these things, I must stand on my feet as well. Okay? According to him, the ministry will work with the Liberian National. another group with the national police, with the Liberian National Police to enforce compliance of possession of permit before commencing any construction in the country. You see that? People don't get permit. The other representative come and form, we call them fly by night. We call them fly by night. We call them fly by night company. Then they got company, they get no permit, but they do that. He said this time we'll make sure with capacity. He said human resources and personal welfare development will be prioritized to get the job done properly. He noted that the surge payroll of US 3.3 million of the ministry need to be reviewed. They got people at the ministry. Oh, hello. They just there to tell people hello. They're getting paid. They got people that are sitting down to look at the fly go by every day. They're getting paid. But yet still, in front of the ministry itself, people water coming from under the ground. You think I lie? Go look at it. It's there. Go look at it. It's there. The ministry of public work, payroll, $3.3 million. Payroll. What do? They don't have design firms. They don't have geological group. They do not have outstanding engineers. No, let me take that back there. Outstanding engineer. But they do not have a group that will be doing survey. They don't have survey group. Minister of Public Works, they don't even have their own maintaining group. So who getting that $3.3 million? Who getting that kind of money? $3.3 million a year. Let's see how much I make a year. Do I even come close to $1 million? Yeah, well, I'm from total. I don't need to make that kind of money. You know what the people do here? All of the bridge job, all of the road business I do here. See this man? They just go and buy me a goat. That's all I need. You give me a goat, I eat a goat, you can carry money, I'll get paid. Samson too. But let's go on. No, this is a very serious business. This is $3.3 million. $3.3 million. So again, they don't have a group that is responsible for construction. They don't. I don't think they do because I haven't seen it. They don't have a design team, as I stated. They don't have hydraulics team. They don't have, as the Ministry of Public Works that I know of, they don't have survey group that I know of. They don't even have mapping, people who will go out and map the entire country. They don't have that. They do not have equipment to maintenance equipment. I don't think they do. If they do, I have not seen it. So where is it 3.3 million is going? Okay, that's their problem. But getting is here to make sure these things stop. Okay. Mr. Gainey said motivating employees should be willing to make sacrifice. Nothing that has goal remain motivated. Noting that his goal remain to motivate employees so that they can be able to yield the best outcome and reduce staying away from work. You hear that? They're getting 3.3 million, and his concern that people are staying away from work, and you can't fire them. Because CDC brought them, they are sedition. You can't fire them. Even if they're not working at the end. You hear what he said? Let me read that again. Well, now you tell me if I'm making it up. You tell me if I'm making it up. Goal remains to motivate employees so that they can be able to yield the best outcome and reduce staying away from work. They're getting $3.3 million pay, but they're staying away from. But they're sedition. You able to fire them? You know the five sedition? Those are the people that were going from offices to office. Who are you? You sedition? No, okay, get out. We're putting CDC member here. Okay. Increase performance level and be ready to work on a strengthening condition. Okay. All right. Trimming the capacity and building, training and capacity building. This is what are coming, folks. This is my area here. This is what, and I will tell you because I will do everything possible to get this here. Let me do this again. I don't want no job. This is what I want. It's not a job. It's something I can go over there. I can even do it from here. I don't even need to talk to them. I can do it here. Starting next week, I will start doing it right here. This is what I'm going to be doing. Training and capacity building at the Ministry of Public Works will be priority. You hear that? You hear what he's saying? Training, because they are engineers. But many of them, you put them out to do construction inspection. They find the money themselves, number one. And I don't call it, the contractor will tell them what to put down. Because if they don't, they'll go to McGill. And you'll be out of job. Who wants to be out of job? Okay. This is something I performed when I was Deputy Minister for Administration and the Minister of Public Works. And I will help you. I will help you. I will help you. Folks, that is the reading. The minister has told us that yes, indeed, he's going to do what he can to make sure that Liberia and Liberians don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. He will do what he can to make sure that Liberia and Liberia benefit from his leadership. Folks, this is Samson Toll, Liberian Public Radio. I'm now going to go ahead and sit down, and then I can have my tabata with you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. My other stuff is not working right tonight. I'm not too sure what the reason is, but we'll find that out. We'll find out. But in the meantime, I'm going to be using this mic for now. So let me sit down. Let me sit down. And then I will open the line very quickly here tonight. Samson Toll. And your thing said I'm going to retire right now out of the wonderful gig that I got. A big Francis, so you got me to contend with for a very long time. Not retiring. I'm not retiring. You people myself foot to foot. God there, God first. But anyway, folks, that is it. That is the reading. And I will be opening the line here very shortly. Let me see. Yeah. Mr. Joy, you're scared of me to come on? You're scared. You're scared. But anyhow, let me go on. So this is from the Public Works Ministry, who has done a wonderful. Let me open the line because I don't think I want to be here all night anyway. So let me open the line very quickly here. Samson Toll, Liberian Public Radio, folks. This is what we do. How you would take road fund money and use it for yourself? Then Samuel 12 over here telling us they got surplus. They said they have surplus. Okay. But let me put a number up. Mr. So might not even be here tomorrow. I will be here again. Y'all got to deal with me for the next 2 days. Samson Toll, Liberian Public Radio. That's the number over there, folks. Give me a call. And tell me what do you think I'm saying here that it's not right. So another thing that I want to talk about here is President Barkai. You see, this is what I've been saying here. I tell you, she said, I am a certified force maker. Okay. Good evening, Amru. What's going on? What's on your mind?
Yeah, Mr. Tom.
Yeah.
You ready? You doing yourself?
I tell you, Amru. Truly.
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
No, not bad. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna start on a positive note first before I go on my reality issue.
But I'm not surprised. You're sedition. You start positive and then you go negative and then you put your foot in your mouth. So go ahead. I'm listening.
I'm a Liberian. I'm a Liberian. And
yeah.
what I want to say.
Well, meaning of your sedition first before Liberian second. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fine. And you would be Unity Party first?
No, I'm not a member of Unity Party. I'm a member of Liberty Party. But Liberian first,
you sure
because I'm on the rescue team. So Liberian first, then Liberty Party second. But go ahead, make a point.
Yeah, the designate, he has not yet been confirmed, eh?
No.
Okay, but I think he have a good agenda, and he saying the right thing on paper right now, or in his confirmation, he said a lot of good things, exciting things. But he will have a difficulty. You being a designer or engineer and knowledgeable of the engineering process, he will have some problem administrative wise. He will succeed on the administrative area. But when it comes to technicality, that's why he's going to have a lot of issues.
We were teaching. We the technical people, we were teaching. He told us he not old enough, he's willing to learn. And the fact that he's good, we were teaching. So go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Toe, you cannot teach. You were teaching some aspect of engineering, but you will not be able to teach him.
But I mean, he doesn't want to be an engineer. He just want to understand the basic, and he already know the basic anyway. He already know the basic.
No, because okay, if we are going to design a bridge, first of all, we got to take the structure into consideration, the safety factor into consideration, and the lifespan of that bridge. And what type of materials, and what material will be durable.
He doesn't even need to do that. He doesn't need to know. The most important thing he wants to know, with respect to the bridge, how long is the bridge, how much the bridge going to cost, and what is the lifespan of the bridge, and what is the construction time of the bridge. So that's all you need to know.
So he don't need to know the lifespan of the bridge and the material, the durability of the bridge.
Those are engineering work. He's not an engineer. And even if he was an engineer, he will be managing. He doesn't put himself in those kinds of stuff. The designer will put himself through that, and they will present their design, and he will be able to critique it.
Yeah, but Mr. Toe, I know I really do admire his layout or things that he's saying. I like that. But when it comes to technicality in engineering, that's why he's going to have a difficulty.
No, he won't. The only way he's going to have a difficulty if he refuses to listen. Like your past people, they don't want to listen to nobody. They just wanted to steal. But this man not coming to steal.
You get no. What you say about CDC or CDC government, you have no proof and no evidence to say anyone was corrupt.
I just read the road fund situation to you, why the people are taking the road fund and using it for something else. Then he said, I got no proof.
No, but first of all, implementing the road fund money, it was not the problem work. Probably will have a saying, but they were not the sole proprietor. It's finance ministry that was in charge of the fund.
Yeah, but who was at the finance ministry? Who was at the finance ministry? That answer me to May I beg you?
But you said that it was the public work minister.
Okay.
He was,
no, I didn't say the minister. I didn't say public. I said people were taking the road fund money and using it for something else. So what is your point, Ambrose?
Okay, my first point, we'll go to real issue now. First of all, have he declared his asset?
I don't know about that one, but he will.
You see that how come he can be appointed? He have not yet get his asset lined up. So,
bro, don't worry about it. That ain't your business.
Yes.
That ain't your business. We're on it. All we want to do is help you to rescue you. That's all. Yeah.
How you can rescue her if you can't tell me, Mr. Tool can tell me, say, okay, this is where I'm. This is my balance. This is where I'm starting from, and this is you can put me on for me to know, because I agree with everything that he said. Some of the things he wants to do, I'm on board with it. But we need to know how much he's bringing, how much he's bringing on board. What's his account balance? We need to know that. So when he starts generating wealth or money starts floating in our ministry, he's not bringing it. And later tell us, oh, that was his money, or he had this money.
Ambrose,
how can
the man told us already that he's going to safeguard the Liberian people money. So that, like, wait a minute, you're going to eat the money. Why you can't say, then why you would tell the person I will safeguard your money? The man not coming to eat any money. The man is a very straightforward person.
And I don't want to accuse him of being crooked or being corrupt, but you don't think it would be a good practice if he let us know how much he have or what he's worth?
Okay, we'll let you know. But he ain't lay yet. The man is staying in the process. The man staying there, you will declare assets.
Yeah. And I admire him. I'm not going to judge him or criticize him.
He's a good man.
Need to know.
He's a good man.
Yes. But that's what everybody say. Like Mr. Toh, when I got to start knowing Mr. Toh was a wonderful man that stood to power. But nowadays, he seems to be someone who is
because Mr. Toh is not supporting. It's not supporting your Kroger G people that why you saying all that for?
No. I have high regard for you. I trust me, believe me or not. Everything I say sometimes is just a joke, but I have high regard for you.
Thank you.
Religiously. But trust me. You're a Democrat. I'm a Democrat.
But what bring over there tonight? Why you can't break something tonight? What bring over and Walter Carter there tonight? They're scared now. I put in there. I put them in Seattle.
No. Mr. T, you can't be true to the discussion, because like how much as you admire the president, you should be one of the people there. Maybe he listened to you a lot to think, oh, President, you need to declare your assets so we can know how much you.
The man finna declare your asset. He finna declare your asset.
When he did.
Oh, the president, you hear me reading that thing?
When he did it today?
Of course. The man
okay, I'll go look for that.
They'll go look for it.
And what was his?
We're not. But that's something the government, the people who holding the asset, they're not saying anything. So you gotta deal with that people.
Oh, it was public. It was not public. It was just a.
No, it was public. It was publicly declared. But the man ain't gotta tell you how much he making. How much the records are there. You want to look for. You want to find it. Do our Freedom of Information Act, they will release it to you.
No.
George, we had that told 6 months. George, we had that told almost 1 year to declare. You didn't see that one. And when he declared, he told the people the day y'all measure my money, all of y'all will get fired. You didn't see that one. That now y'all want. I beg you, man. Come on. What? Any other question?
When we say LPR is the best station. When somebody is coming, we're not going to make comparison to say, oh, because Mr. Toh was here and he was a that has supporter of the president.
Oh, now y'all don't want to compare. When y'all used to say they were there for 12 years, what they did, that now you don't want to compare.
Yeah, what would change? What would change the government?
We know y'all. We know your CDC. We know all of y'all, Ambrose. You can't fool us anymore. Anything else?
We are honest people.
But we want CDC and the one on it. They don't match. They're not. They got water and gas. They don't put them together. Please, CDC and honest. I beg you, man. I beg you. I want to have a beautiful day, please.
Mr. Tom, I can't believe in a party that have 1.2 million people, and you say no one there is honest.
So how come if they were honest? Where were they? How come we didn't see them? How come we didn't see them? So you got somebody, you call honest, that people are suffering, and you got somebody using champagne to wash brand new car. What the honest day in that one? Where you got that money from?
But Mr. Toe,
yeah.
For typical example, that's what makes all our 5 fingers are not equal. We get people who will do things.
But when it comes to President Bagay, then you want all 5 fingers to equal. But when it comes to your, then the 5 fingers not equal.
Your slogan was "You're coming to rest."
No. So because we use the word slogan, so when it comes to all the 5 fingers equal, but when it comes to your 5 fingers not equal.
No, I different with you on this, man. And I believe CDC may have done some inappropriate things, and CDC got themselves to blame for this loss. But you can't say no one. I know a lot of honest people that was.
So where were they? Where were they when Samuel Tour telling us that the gas flood? When you see something, where were they? Bruce, let me go.
No. But hold on a second. If you say we're not honest, we left 40 million in the bank, and you come out, you're trying to steal our money, and you're saying,
okay, Ambrose, my phone battery dying. Bye bye.
Oh, now you right. You see, look at it. You see the typical of me. Now, so I'm going to watch inconvenience part of the whole discussion. Now your phone is having an issue, but I'll let you continue your show, and thank you for taking my call.
Thank you, Ambrose. We appreciate it. That's it. That's Ambrose. Oh, yeah. No, from one person, from one to another. Yeah, listen to the other one. Y'all can't listen to the other one. What's up, Carter? Good evening.
Good evening, the Liberal Progressive.
Okay, what's on your mind?
The people that support our country, the progressive people. So you see, you guys will never accept our what we did in our country for the past 6 years.
Where are they?
Because the propaganda you're pushing is bad.
Where are they? Where ain't they?
I hear you talking about roles and you talking about Gideons, and that's what you want Gideons to do. No, talk is one thing, action is another thing.
What is
Gideons were over there before. Gideons were at Popular West before Honor Ellen Johnson Sally. He was there. All right, because I listened to him.
Who did Karata Ganta Highway? Who did that?
Karata Ganta Highway was rehabilitated. It was expanded. It was not. No, but Karata. Let me tell you now. Karata Banga Highway road already there.
Okay.
And it just expanded.
Okay. Who did Japanese Highway? The one that take you from Red Light all the way to Freeport.
One side of the road was done by Eddie, another side was done by George Weah. Yeah, there's one on one side was done by Eddie.
But let me tell you, everything you're there when it comes to road, Ellie and Dr. Baka have already put everything in place. You put your key in.
That's not true.
So please,
that's not
don't say those things.
That's not true. You see, Mr. Tool, sometimes when we in the disco, let's just be on the Liberia. I don't care.
I got the paperwork here. I know these things I'm talking about. He said, be honest.
That's not true. So right now, the pronouncement by President Bwaka that said the symposium from Boma, from Gibraltar Bridge all the way to Boma Bridge, the money secure, and they're gonna do that role. Who you think secure that money?
But the news. You heard it later news today. Are they not count now? What y'all will do?
Okay, so that's what, and I want audit to come, but this so he's talking about audit. Let's go to the auditing, right? You're gonna audit a national security agency.
What's wrong with that?
And you say internal audit. You're looking at another agency to go and audit that agency.
What wrong with that? What's wrong
I think Joseph Boakai is trying. And you're talking about auditing the central bank. The same central bank that gave off figure that said the president, the ex-president left $40 million plus in there, and you said no, but you said that you audit them. You understand me? I see a lot of deception here, and I agree for the.
But that's what those are the kind of thing. Those are the kind of thing the audit gonna show. So don't worry about it. You say you like it. Okay. So let's wait for the audit then.
I want it.
Okay.
Nobody afraid, but what I'm saying here, so after you've done that, right? And you talk about asset retreatment, because one of the things you spoke in is set up the address or asset retreatment. So then we go back to the early government time.
Don't put worry in the man more. He tell you say be here at time. Asset retreatment, job we are finished. That's it. We're not going anywhere else.
No. So okay.
Who make the law? He's the one. He's the president. He's gonna dictate to say
I'm not gonna argue. I'm not gonna argue with you on that aspect because the PEA, you know, when we were in government and we were advocating for our government, our president, your people bring it up as sycophants. Your people bring it up as people who would just say, "Oh, the emperor." The emperor got clothes on when the empire was naked. You're told all kinds of things. Today, you're exhibiting the very same thing.
My phone battery died.
Nothing wrong.
My phone battery died.
I put in juice in it.
My phone battery died.
Ain't dying. Mr. Told the phone battery got juice in it. It got juice.
All right, stand by, Carter. Let me take the other color. Just stand by. Don't go away. If you're less busy, stand by. If you're busy, that's okay. You can call back later then. How's that?
I'm standing by, man. I'm standing by. I'm going nowhere.
All right, Mr. Davis, good evening. You're next in line.
Yes, good evening, Mr. Todd. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
My problem with the citizen, they don't want to admit it. You talk about the Japanese highway, they say, Joe, we are doing one side. So don't conclude now that Joe Boakai doing Raofi highway. Can you conclude that? Can you conclude that Joe Boakai doing Raofi highway? Because the only administration, the road project will be finished.
Jesus.
Can you say that Joe Boakai concluded the highway? The project was already made.
I agree with you. All right, lying.
No. Carter, we're not going to engage on the phone. Well, Carter, just listen to
we concluded that Joe Boakai did Raofi highway.
Yes, I agree with you. If Joe Boakai finished it, I would say Joe Boakai finished the Raofi highway.
No, he not finished it. He concluded it. He did it. Raofi highway. Not finished it. Yeah, but he did it. Don't say that way. He did it.
I agree with you. So that president,
but listen to me.
Yeah.
We that support the true message. We don't say that Joe Boakai did the highway because the highway are already been completed. We don't say that.
Which highway?
The Raofi highway was done by Joe. Yeah, no matter what happened, was that Joe? Yeah.
But let me merge the other guy. Yo, hold on. Another trouble, man. Another trouble. I'm
we have started the process.
Okay, Carter, let him finish. Carter, let him finish. Then we'll bring
my brother. The project was signed during Georgia administration. No matter what happened, the project was finalized. It was completed. Conclusion was made. Joe Boakai didn't do nothing about the Raofi project. So we will say that we will not say that Joe Boakai because in a period we can say that Joe Boakai. No. We say let me tell you that how we the people that say the truth say say that you don't take credit for it.
Yeah, that's the truth. We the truth teller.
You don't take credit for it. That's Japanese highway was concluded.
Yeah.
No matter it ends during Georgia time, but it was already concluded.
Right.
So you can say Georgia do one side, the other people do one side. You see how they were doing one side, how the Japanese wanted to do it. They don't want to carry both roads at the same time.
Thank
So
you.
it was doing low people time. But they may saying, example, that I see some people asking about electricity. Joe Baka took power in even 1 more year. You're talking about that. Electricity short for him or whatever. That 1 more time you will get electricity. He says you don't do the electricity good. They say 1 more time. They asking that there was no electricity 24 hours in the administration.
Six months they were running all over the place, going to one football game. They ain't thought left business. Now President Baka trying to bring good light issue now. They're all over the place. You're right, my brother.
Yeah, they're all over. They think what the other people do, they say they do it.
Okay.
The electricity contract was already signed during Eddie Johnson administration, or it was the Ebola that stopped it. If I reach Morovia,
I agree with you.
the wire from one country, from Nima County, all the way to Mosorado were already they were there.
Yeah. Okay.
They were running the wire through.
Yo, hold on. Let him finish. Go ahead, my brother.
Look, your battery.
No, my battery, right? Nothing wrong with a charge. The phone, a charge. Don't worry about it.
Oh, because your parent man talking and say about your charge.
Hold on. Bringable, hold on. Let me put the other one stuff. You're not come bother me here tonight talking about battery fine. Okay, David, thank you very much.
Bali Island.
David.
The Bali Island and the Coastal Highway.
Yeah.
The Bali Island and the Coastal Highway, our job project, he says it.
They ain't doing anything.
In your own country, you are right plane to go there.
Yeah, that's true.
You saw Joe Baka right plane to go in your own country?
No. Thank you. David.
So let's say so. What happened to the Coastal Highway? What happened to the 500 ticket? Nigerian ticket?
That pipe drain.
You know what you're talking.
Hold on.
We here for recitation.
We can't.
You may not even know what you're talking.
No, I come and black you have CDC. I come and drop you right now. Like, okay.
These are projects that we are initiated that is going to bring in the country.
Breakable.
That's the reason why we left.
We are initiated study project that you're going to do.
Finish.
And you never finished. You are completing Eddie Johnson project.
Thank you.
You are completing Joe Baka project are already completed, already signed and sealed.
Thank you, my brother.
What the other project, bro? The Coastal Highway. What happened to it?
Okay.
What happened to the hair factory?
Okay, David, you're running.
What happened to the other one? The other project say you're going to pay. You didn't bring it. You go to Eddie Johnson project. You go complete it. Then say your project.
David, you're running your stomach. Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Who running stomach? You want to use that stomach because you know what you're talking.
Okay, all right. Let me bring Breakable. Breakable, you got 2 seconds. What's on your mind?
I don't get 2 seconds. I got more than 2 seconds.
Breakable.
I got 2 seconds. You get it for more than 5 minutes.
My phone battery dying. What's on your mind?
Listen, you get it 5 minutes. I don't got no 2 seconds. Let me share the talk. I beg you.
Okay, go ahead.
No, the guy. You know the way I want to call for because he want me inside. I want to change my conversation. What are you talking about, President? We are not the best way. If the road continue, you sign contract, you say, okay, this road, I'll do it like this. And the president say, okay, do it. Then it reach the end. The president contract finish. If somebody can say, okay, say you do it, I begin, I'm going to do another one. If it say that I say contract, I don't want to say what contract.
Breakable.
Yeah.
Breakable.
Yeah.
All those projects were done except for Ralphie Highway, the President Baka and Madam Sally project. Please, I know this here.
Is that true? The Ralphie Highway, the Somalia drive, well, the contract was really shut down. And now they come on the other side.
Okay.
It was a contract that we had signed.
What happened to Bala
So
Island?
let me come in.
Okay,
I come in.
Don't come.
It is about time. The contract.
But Bala Island and the Coastal Highway. What happened? Even the road from Town to Bill. What happened?
No, don't go there topic. Don't go there topic. The Bartan is discussing, so the Bartan is talking about. The bridge was a bridge, 2 bridges on a Bartan. One going to Main Street, one going to other side way. But because they're crooked, they went for one straight bridge. The bridge are called all have bridge.
Oh, you mean John? We had that crooked there?
They say you get married. And listen, the reason I call for, I want to discuss about Waka taking drug test and declaring asset without publishing it. This is what I call for.
Okay.
I ain't get about that.
Okay.
Because the reality is, President, we are road, we on sign a contract.
What with the drug test that you have concern with?
Is it somebody told Bogan that you're taking drugs, or which you want to take drug test? Is somebody telling you that you're taking drugs,
You see,
or we want to take drug
that
test?
one thing about your CDC, you don't even understand.
No, no. Let me learn.
Hold on.
Let me learn. Let me learn.
Okay, hurry up. Got other people.
With the social policy issue.
Okay,
policy issue.
You don't even know policy.
We say people taking drugs in the country, or the jury taking drugs in the country. That the president can say won't change it, or you want to reduce drugs.
Okay.
Why how to do it? He taking drug test.
Okay, thank you. You finished.
It had nothing to do with he taking drug test.
Okay, you will take my answer off.
The thing all do. Is what?
I said you will take my answer off the line. So thank you.
No, I beg you. I won't go to the other topic.
Okay,
again,
hurry up. I got other people behind.
He probably answered to the election commission. He came up probably say he came up probably. Yeah, when you go for election, you have to probably answer. You gotta do all those things.
Oh, okay,
he did it.
Okay.
And he came on radio. He said probably answer.
Okay.
Probably came on radio and said probably answer. Why would he declare answer? Then he won't make it public.
Okay, thank you.
You say you can't probably answer.
All right.
Then you declare answer and make it secret. Why is that you declare answer?
Okay, thank you, Brugabo. Thank you very much.
Okay.
2442. You're next. 2442 number. You're next.
Mr. Samson, good evening.
Thank you for joining.
Yeah, I follow this. I follow the issue. I love the way sometimes you hit the neck on the head, but sometimes I default with you a little bit.
Okay, that's okay.
I just wanted to be respectful and ask you one simple question.
Yeah.
If you answer my question, then I will go to the issue with you. If not, you go to answer. Okay. Did you ever go to the public work to seek or permit to build a house in Liberia before? Have you ever tried the process before?
No.
Oh, okay. I see why you say the road ain't got nothing there. But it's on the book. Before anyone build a house, you must take a drawing to the Ministry of Public Works. I got to know they were Kofi who were there as minister at the time.
Okay.
So I was lucky to get my partner from overseas that gave me a project. The house right now to Ayana Motel Junction there around the one of the station. There's a 4-story house there. That my full friend living in Belgium. And contacted me to build a house. So because when it cannot tree, I tried to get a permit. They say, oh, you have to bring a drawing. Where they put on the carry on soil testing, do all they study before they authorize you to go pay that, they will bill you, and you go pay the money to LBDI into the government account. On the basis of that, you carry the receipt back to the Ministry of Public Works, then they issue the permit before you can go and build a house. If you won't do that, they got people on the street that will come and harass you, take money from you.
But did you hear what the minister
said? I heard that, but you said that didn't get nothing there at all. They didn't get that department. So that's why I asked you that question. Well,
okay. Well, thank you for this for this abusing us. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but to the issue, I heard your papa saying that he listened to BBC today that the war in Ukraine and everywhere, so the people might take it easy with him. Is it yesterday he listened to BBC, or they think that just put it over retreating on to bad time? They're keen to rescue the people. They're gonna take time.
You too. I tell you, I'm going to have a real
no, that's it.
Bye-bye. My phone battery dying. Bye-bye. Yeah, let me go to the next one. Collie, are you there? Oh, shit. Yeah, man. Let me call Collins back.
Hello.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I don't know why these people, the citizens,
hold on, Terry, hold on 1 minute. Let me put him back. Just hold on. Let me merge. And I will merge this other guy. Hold on, Terry, just hold on 1 minute. Let me Merge this other guy that I called, and it went out. Because I try to. Okay. The same guy again. I can't. Okay. Go ahead, Terry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so today Ambassador Botha publicly declared his asset.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand what they're saying, The old man said he was going to declare his asset and he was going to do it publicly. And he had already done it publicly. It is up to those people now, maybe if we decide to say, okay, let's publish it, then that will be done also. And I believe that will also be done. But it is clear.
Hold on.
Turner will strike you. Turner will fire you.
My man, let him man finish. Go ahead, Terry. I'm joining you. Go ahead.
That the old man say, the man is explaining to people about what's going on in the world. Nationally, telling his people that, hey, there's a global effect on the economy worldwide.
Right.
So you guys, he's not saying team has not promised that one day we're going to make everybody to have money in a bank account. That's not what we promised anybody. We promised to rescue Liberia from President Weah.
That's
and
right.
We have done
and
that.
we did.
So,
yeah.
So
we put Walter Carter there in a back burner. Go ahead, Terry.
They should just follow the process because we have rescued them. They should thank us.
Exactly.
From what the old
That's
man
what
did.
I've been saying here. On a very serious note, you would think these people will have the kahuna to come and thank us, to say thank you for rescuing us.
You know what? Turner will fire you. Turner will fire you.
Turner will fire you. Go ahead, Terry. Finish your statement.
Wilton Keto is part of Liberia now because the old man have brought Liberia back to the international community. So Wilton Keto can stand on the radio now and argue. Wilton Keto can be arguing that, the Papa didn't declare as he went declared. He argued, the Papa said, now the man taking drug tests for the first time in the history of the Republic. The man declared that drug is a health for emergency. So obviously, what he's doing now is that he's giving an example that we are taking this very seriously. So in order to do that, I'm going to take my drug test, and everybody who works in my government supposed to take drug test. If you are caught between the lines, obviously you're not going to continue with the government. If you go take drug test, if you find that you get drug in your blood, they will cut you off. Obviously, or they will get to find out what kind of drug you're taking, because sometimes the Atai we're talking about, Atai is something that a lot of Liberians can drink in Liberia. And
what is that?
When you go to
what is Atai?
It's a tea. It's a Chinese tea. You know the tea that they used to drink during the war? During the war, there's a Chinese tea that came with a green pack. In Liberia, it has become customary that every shop, there's a political shop, CEO, all the big political shops, in Liberia, where normal Liberians go to gather to listen to news and debate issues in and around Monrovia. The tea is there, and they buy the tea for people to be drinking. It makes you strong. Does it
have drugs in it?
Yeah, it have drug, but not drug to battle you, like to say to damage you or so. But most people say, especially those who used to go do the test, the drug test before they get on, before when you do your DV, you go to the embassy, they will tell you to go do drug tests. So I don't know why people do even the drug, because even the embassy, when you're traveling, they can demand that you do drug tests. So
is it like it looks like Chinese temple heavy?
No, yeah, it got a same color, but it's not Chinese temple heavy. They used to call it gunpowder. They used to call it gunpowder, but if you go to the I don't know if you're closer to a Liberian or shop, but if you go to a Liberian shop, you ask for the Atai or you ask for the Chinese tea, they will give it to you. That is what it's called Atai. They boil it very well. So now it takes 2-3 hours to boil and they drain it. But I think anytime you go and take a drug test, if you drink that thing, you got to detox yourself for at least 3 to 4 days or a week before you take your drug test. Otherwise, the drug test will read that you're positive. So you know, and things like that. But that is what it is. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Okay, let me go to the last caller here, and then Carter will come to you. 4837. 4837. Thank you for your patience. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's your name?
Yes, Mr. Very good, Mr. Toll. Thank you very much. And thank you, Terry. Terry, you can be on the line with me. I mean, I enjoy you and Mr. Toll on this particular show.
Oh,
and
there we go again.
Thank you for everything, Mr. Toll, you've been doing.
Thank you.
One of the caller before Terry, he mentioned something that was so elementary, and I was like, what? I mean, because the president is leading by example, and you say, is he on drugs now? That make me to think like, wait, so were you saying George Weah was leading by drugging the children with kush? That's some of the things that you really enjoy, because all of the kids in the town was on a kush, and that was the beauty you really enjoyed. Instead of keeping them in class and making them prepare for the future. And it's a kind of awkward thing to think that kind of way. So another point is yesterday we had an incident about the electricity coming back and the houses were caught on fire. I mean, that brings us to the point where can we try to
Joseph house caught on fire as well.
Yes. I mean, is that a way where we can try to educate the community with the use of smoke detectors? I mean, that a home, they can be able to divide them in homes where it will have some safety with smoke detectors. I mean, knowing how in close range some of the roofs are in the town, that will help to save life too. Because, I mean, we'll not be fortunate enough to meet family who are asleep and then, I mean, there's no smoke detector in the house and these things go off. You know. Thank you so much, Mr. Turl.
We'll promote here. Thank you very much for that brilliant idea. Thank you very much. Okay, Carter, give your closing so we can get out of here.
Thank you for keeping me. Thank you for keeping me in the back as always. That's why Mr. Alfonso Zion is the best presenter on this whole network.
My battery dead. I can't hear you quite
well.
Yeah,
your battery in that. I put mini on it. I put a plug in that.
No, you're talking. You're praising. You on my show and you're praising another person.
LPR presenter, the CEO, not like Samson told that put people on the back burner because you don't want to hear what they're saying. Anyway, the other contributor will come and will labor the Labor Progressive as being non-tolerant. Anyway, so this is the thing. You see, when people try to promote Liberia, I'm happy. When people say that, say some of the things that they say constructively about our country, I'm happy. So there's nothing bad about what President Bouakai is doing as far as taking drug tests and all that. But I want to know what is the significance of doing the drug test now. Is he trying to eradicate the use of drugs?
He's leading by the example. I mean, when you
is he trying to eradicate the use of drugs?
As you are, you're going to put yourself in a
political. I'm asking question. Is he trying to eradicate the use of drugs in our country?
I don't think so. He's doing it specifically. I believe because I haven't had a conversation with him on that one. I never even had a conversation with him before. But he's doing it, I believe, to tell those who are honoring him and working for him that this administration will not tolerate drugs in your system. If you want a drug in your system, you should have been able to do it in Jamaica Resort, not here. Jamaica Resort people they do that, not here.
Is where you going? Is where you going? But anyway,
hold on now. So
no, because you're going somewhere else now. You trying to push my button so we can have a dialogue here. So my thing here is right. The vast majority of people that do drugs, they are on the street. They are visible. Are you going to start collecting the case from the street?
That's not true.
I said the vast majority we see them on the street. They are visible.
Yeah. But you got some ministers. You got some Liberians who
that you see take clothes on the street and be dirty. How many ministers do you see take his clothes off or is dirty going to work or
but that's
wrong
not,
or
that, his drug test culture? That's what I'm telling you. His drug test does not mean that he's trying to prevent people from going to that extent of where you have to be on drugs and take on your clothes. No, basically he's saying my administration must be drug free. That's simple as that.
And that's cool. So what's about the health emergency imposed to our young people that are on the street? What are they going to do for them? That's what I'm saying.
He's killing. This is where your sedition, and for some reason, you got no clue on leadership. You got no clue on the stealing, you got clue. But leadership, you got no clue. So this is what he's doing. Basically, from my perspective, he's killing two birds with one stone. He's telling the people in his administration that his administration it will be drug-free, number one. Second, the young people in the ghetto, those who are on the fence line to say they're still struggling as to whether they want to do drugs or not. And they hear that the president of the Republic of Liberia have done drug tests and the drug tests proved to be negative. So that means, if the president taking drugs, that means drugs is not good for us. This is where he's coming from. Why you guys want to turn it to something else? Automatically, they will start taking drugs now. Now, what are you trying to say? No, don't use the word automatically.
Because they did drugs.
No.
Because they did drug tests.
No,
You
let me
see,
say this.
You see, Pato, let me tell you something. Right now, the same word you're using.
Look, let me just tell you. Hold on, before you finish your statement. You're sedition, you're not in any position to talk about drugs business. You're in no position to talk about drug business because you're drug were your second name. So please, you must stay out of our drug test business. Let it.
So the last time we checked, it was on. The last time we checked, it was on the UP administration that will start seeing the infestation of drugs in our country.
What's happened to the $100 million drug and the people got away free? What happened 4 months ago? 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Forget about 12 years ago. 4 months ago. 4 months ago. Under your administration.
So my thing is, it haunted Liberia throughout our President Weah administration because it started from your addressing the President Weah administration and then going back to your again. So y'all start there, y'all fix it. I don't care how y'all fix it.
The only thing I can say to you,
the president.
The only thing I can say to you, that's not your business. If you can't follow the lead of President Bakai to say this is how, you don't know that your business. You know, this is the way this is how we deal with you. You can't help. You get out of the way. If you will not come to work with us to help to rebuild and rescue this country, you'll get out of the way. You don't come waste our time. We don't have time for that. The old man is doing the drugs testing publicly to warn Liberian youth, that drugs is not good for you. What's wrong with that? Why aren't you guys embracing it? And you want to wrap it into politics? No, you're vexed because the old man trying to expose your drug business in your administration. That's what you're there for.
No, let me be honest here with you. Liberia is a place. Now I heard my brother Terry talking about Atai. Atai is a drink that the Muslim people drink, the Arab people drink all over the world. They sell it everywhere. It's a legal herb that people boil and they drink in small glass. You go anywhere and you can see it there. It's just popular. And it became popular like during the Civil War because we used to congregate in the Liberians to congregate at different Atai shops or places where they would listen to focus on Africa and
A lot of people will take advantage of, that while they're sitting down and make tea, everybody drink it. I don't know whether it has any kind of drug that will enhance anything or do what we label there as taking drugs. I don't know about that. But it's a tea, it's a herb. Now, the drugs that we're talking about kush, we're talking about meth, we're talking about all those potent drugs that cause our children to change the attitude from being good to bad. They own drugs that making them not to be productive in society anymore, but rather, being a vagabond or a criminal and all that kind of stuff. That's the kind of drug we're talking about. My thing here is, how are we going to deal with that under this administration? Are we going to first
this administration?
Put through?
The old man had just demonstrated to all of us that first thing, yes, indeed, drugs are bad, and therefore he's saying, you see, this is I feel bad for your sedition. You don't have leadership ability. You don't understand leadership business, and you don't even understand how to get people to work for you. See, so what making you vet right now is because the old man trying to expose your drug behavior in your past administration. That's it. But let me tell you this: what the old man is saying.
What are you talking about exposed? What are the old man?
Okay. Yeah, but your sedition. We know you. Jamaica result. We know you. 4 months ago, what happened to the $100 million drug? What happened to the $100 million drug that was bust? That people what happened to them? 4 months ago. But that's besides the point. So the old man, the liberal is on the floor. 4 months ago, you're able to reply to that one. The old man is saying to the Liberian, especially to the young Liberian, to say drug is not good. So let me show you why or how you need to do it. Do a drug test. So if they find it in you, they will find help for you. What's wrong with that? Why you can't embrace that? Then you're coming here talking all kind of
I just want to know.
What you want to know? We ain't got time to explain to nobody. This is
the majority of the young people that are taking drugs on the street.
This is what we can tell you. This is what I want you to know. Your sedition. You'll join us and rescue, or you'll get out of the way. That's it. We ain't got time to kind of explain to anybody. We're not in the courtroom.
Let me ask you more question. Pato, you were here prior to this man coming to office when he said the bread butter issue was a major issue in Liberia. President Weah is a boy, the big man job to do. At the time he was saying those things, there were war in Ukraine, there were war in different places of the world. When President Weah came out and was telling the people about the different wars that were causing the prices of goods to go up, because we are input society, we import all our stuff. And you people said no. Why now? President Bwaka is
because President Weah and CDC. Because President Weah. Because President. Let me tell you now. You don't need to finish. I know where you're going. Because President Weah and CDC, they're good in line. So Liberian people don't trust them. But the old man, he started. Let's see. You see, this is what you do. You will not let me talk. All right, go ahead. Finish.
Is this Joseph Bwaka first time hearing about war in Ukraine?
That's not your business. We're not here to explain. We're not here to explain to you.
Okay. But let me tell you one thing. We know this old man will not go second term. He has no.
But who said second term? First thing, let you rescue the first term first.
His interest.
Your sedition. Let me predict something to you, Walter Carter. Let me just tell you this. Let me tell you this, Walter Carter. Let me tell you this. First thing first, I'm saying it again. You're welcome to work with this old man. He told you he will work with anybody. But if you don't want to work with him, don't obstruct. Stay out of the way. Let the old man work the way he has to. Number one. Second thing is this. Your sedition and the CDC-led government, you were lying to the people, so they don't have no trust in you. But here is the thing about Joseph. Let me finish now. And you are talking about be quiet. Let me finish. So the old man is saying from the beginning, he want to be trustworthy. So he want to tell the people the truth from day one. And that's what he's doing. Now he coming. Well, see, he not know that. You are not president at the time. You are not president at the time. You're president now.
1 second of your time. You say he want to be true to Liberian people. In front of the biggest platform in Liberia to speak the truth, he lied to us.
Oh, okay.
About 20 million hours, 20.5 million hours.
He lied to you. I tell you agree. I tell you agree as an intellectual. I tell you agree. We're going to wait for the audit. Now you're coming to come make your own conclusion now.
I'm waiting for audit. Let me give you information. So there was a committee sent by the Senate. Amara Kone. Investigation went to the central bank, did all investigation and reported the 40-point-something million.
Yeah, but Amara Kone report, whatever report you got, they're not audit report. So, but anyway, thank you. We reached the time.
You see, why
we reached the time. I'm only allowed certain time. After that, I got to close. Myself, I got to close. I got work.
Okay, I agree with you. I agree.
Okay.
All right, Fatu. Thank you for the conversation.
Thank you. Okay, folks. Samson told Liberian Radio that sedition. You got to understand. I cannot, and I will not approach CDC as though we're going to discuss intellectual conversation. It don't work with them. If you don't believe me, you'll wait tomorrow or day after or Monday when I start having conversation with CDC. Remember, you heard Broken Boy here. How are you going to have an intellectual conversation with people who will say, why is he doing a drug test? Why can't he do a drug test? If he wants to show leadership, you can have that kind of conversation with somebody who will be able to rationalize why this thing is happening. But CDC and CDC, they will not do it. They were, you heard it, man. All three of them. Before long, they will turn it into something else. So I can't, and I will not approach them from an intellectual standpoint. When they come, the way they come, that the way we will be. I can't come to come. They must say book business. CDC must say, we're not talking no book business. They come the way they come, that the way I go to them. They come with no-go English, I go with them to no-go English. We're not coming to come discuss intellectual situation here. They will not reason. They refuse. Look at the other man telling me that the five finger not equal. When they were there, you can't say five finger for them. They don't even want to hear you. When you talk to them about their behavior, when you were there 6 years ago, what happened? 12 years, you stayed there. What happened? Now they're there for 6 years. Nothing. They go and take road fund money and use it for something else. Now the old man is trying to rescue Liberia by leading by an example. People, private company, before you go work with private company. If the private company asks you for drug test, the old man is saying it's good. It's not bad. Look at me. I'm president of the Republic of Liberia. I have to do drug tests. So if the private company want to hire you and they're asking you for a drug test, please do it. Don't make any confusion. That bad the old man doing? Then you come in and can't tell me about you think that your Jamaica resort there? What can go on? People know? Man, I beg you, man. Again, folks, Samson told Liberian Public Radio. I'm having a very wonderful time this evening. I want to thank all of you that called in. I want to thank all of you again before I leave. Let me do it one more time. This is the station manager of Liberia Public Radio, Mr. Nathaniel Cradpour, who has been doing a wonderful job. I will hope to interview him someday. But his name is Nathaniel Cradpour. All right? So let's go back. Okay, folks? Samson told Liberia Public Radio. I want to thank all of you for tuning into Liberia Public Radio. Been a wonderful, wonderful time. Password. I don't know about that one. I don't know. But anyhow. Okay. So you let me go back to the one before I close. Walter Carter came in. It's a seditioner. He came in and we agree as an intellectual as he is, he agreed with me that we're gonna wait until the audit business. After you see that one of the things you don't do with cities, you can't trust them. So he came on and said, okay, let's wait for the auditing report. I said, okay. 5 minutes later, he said, no, you're not waiting. You'll make your own conclusion now. The man came on spoon and lied to us. What a lie he lied to you. The man said, okay, y'all say a lie. Let's wait for the other. Y'all don't want to wait for other. Y'all want to make your own conclusion. So now when the result from the other kind and put y'all in Seattle, they all kind of say the man lied to. They will never accept it. So the way I deal with CDC and CDC, they can't, anywhere they can, that the way I go meet them. Hey, my man. Okay, I think that lion tell. Let me take this one. Samson told Liberia Public Radio, what's your name? Where you're calling from there? I'm really, really out of time.
Oh, people, I know you're out of time. This is Trocon one more. I left something up for you. Hey, please, before I leave. Yeah. Please. Okay. It's too early to call, but we will wait. We the 1% will wait for the next 6 months. We still seeing small things, but it's too early. Okay. I only want to tell your papa Joe Barker. Because the politician and they can put in a Zoom, Sunday you want to handle it. Okay. They will tell all the good things. Put our neck on the chopping board. Then you go load the thing upside down. Then we get faced again to go by our own people.
Where you want to say?
I want you to caution him this time around. But not just believe what I'm a on it and man, but my camera will just tell him. And then he go on public. Let him do a fact finding. Because I know Amara 2 seasons on Ellen, the new budget short for. And he had to remove him quick. Because when I say, please, that man, so tell the crap, but he now financially know he's there. He can't stand to any. To any get in no matter that over him. Please, let you take it easy with them. Okay. Verify it before you go and make that pronouncement again.
You agree that 2 of them were crook?
Everywhere you will find crook.
Oh, okay.
Every one of them.
All right.
All of them. I trust no politician. I can put my neck on the board for them.
Okay. Thank you.
When they for me, I trust. Yeah, I trust coming.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we all trust coming.
That businessman down there, I trust him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. We appreciate it, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, folks, Samson told Liberia Public Radio. I want to thank all of you. This is the Liberal. Look, I'm not here for friendship. No, but I really love you guys, and we really do love all of you turning into Liberia Public Radio from time to time to join us. Wonderful, wonderful to know. Thank you, guys. We'll do the best to engage each other. One of the things that I like about the audience, including Breakable and Walter Carter and all of the sedition, they would disagree with me, vehemently disagree with me, but they will never go across the line. They're always respectful. And when you have that, even I don't agree with them, even if they come up with no-code English, that I fall back with no-code English, but we always have that mutual respect for each other. And this is how the conversation is supposed to go. And so I will say to all of you again, thank you very much. It's been a wonderful, wonderful evening. Samson told Liberia Public Radio, please tune in tomorrow for Mr. Soul Show, and then we will be here to do the best we can. Samson told Liberia Public Radio, good night, folks. Bye.